Hello, Mariko Berg, realtor with Bridgewell Real Estate Group here today, and I am actually doing a mini-series on the importance of different marketing initiatives that we take here at Bridgewell Real Estate Group and how it impacts the seller with regards to the final selling price of their home. I just did one on professional real estate photography, but today I just wanted to talk about something that is not talked about enough, I don't think, and it's professional floor plans or measurements when you're listing your property. And that's something that we do for every single home seller that we are taking on a listing for. And the reason why is, a lot of the times the measurements can be misrepresented. So it's not even just like a legality point of view, which is obviously very important. We want to make sure that your listing is properly represented with the actual measurements of what the home is. But also in terms of your selling price, if people are looking at things on a price per square foot basis, we want to make sure that your home has the most square footage that it really can have. A lot of the time, if we're dealing with strata properties, what we find is realtors will take measurements off of the strata plan. But the developer or the builder that originally did that strata plan, they never want to overestimate what the measurements are. Typically, it's actually an underestimation because of liability. And so when we get our professional floor plans done, what we often find is, the actual floor plan can be 10, 20, I've even had up to 50 and 75 square feet difference from what the strata plan actually said. And like I said, when you're dealing with things on a price per square foot basis, which we do see coming up a little bit more, that extra 50 square feet or, even 10 square feet can be a decent chunk of change for you and the value of your home. So as a realtor, I find that it's my personal obligation to make sure that every single listing that we have is getting a floor plan. And I think that as a seller, you really should be looking for an agent that does have a floor plan and they provide it as a part of their listing service because it's going to be important for the final selling price of your home. And again, just liability things as well. So that's definitely one way to choose a listing agent. But, aside from just the actual true measurements of the home, you also have to think about it from the buyer's perspective and how much they would appreciate to know the layout of the property in advance. For a lot of buyers, the layout is very important. Maybe they want something that's open concept, or, maybe they want a clear separation between the living room and the dining room, or maybe they want the bedrooms all on one side of the property, or maybe they want the bedrooms on separate sides of the property. So the layout plays a really important deciding factor as to whether or not the buyer is going to like your property. So a floor plan basically sets the tone, lets the buyer know exactly what the layout is in a way that pictures aren't able to convey in the same way. And it will at the end of the day save you time as well. There's nothing more frustrating for a seller than having to do all these showings, order takeout all the time because maybe you can't cook because you don't want to create those strong smells, or you need to take the dog out for a walk, or you need to, find something to do for 30 minutes at a time while the buyer's there. You need to ask the tenant to leave, and then only to find out that, the realtor calls and says, oh, well, they didn't like the layout, or they didn't like how the bedrooms were all on the same side. So as a realtor, again, it's my job to make sure that your time is being used efficiently and that we're getting high quality showings. And one of the ways to do that is, of course, getting a floor plan. I know a lot of realtors don't do it because it is quite costly, but as I said, it is something that we include in our real estate marketing package for home sellers. So if you have any questions about our marketing systems, we call it the MLS Platinum Plus program here at Bridgewell Real Estate Group. Again, my name is Mariko. I'm more than happy to walk you through all of the reasons why things like professional real estate photography, floor plans, and some of the other things that we do will impact the final selling price of your home in a positive way. Feel free to give me a call whenever you can, whenever you want to. If you have friends or family looking, I'm always here to help. Have a great day, guys.